to have a debate about the following topic. I want you to have a listen to this. I don't want my name mentioned, says Christopher. Well, I've mentioned your name, Christopher. I won't give you your full name. We're having a big problem at the moment. 15 years ago, we bought our forever home in Citywest, and we loved it there until the government ruined this area by importing thousands of unvetted men into our area and into the hotel, which is just 5 minutes from where we live. We put our house on the market and have been struggling to get the price we were told by the estate agent, that he has heard back that the area now has a bad reputation and people don't want to buy beside a refugee centre. Which is great that we end up having to suffer like this. We want that refugee centre out of here. They shouldn't be anywhere near houses because this is what happens. You can't sell. We are screwed over this. You probably won't talk about this because it won't affect you too. And that's from a guy called Christopher. Now, as we all know, the Citywest Hotel and Conference Centre has literally been turned into an IPAS centre for the last number of years. And it has been housing asylum seekers for a number of years, the whole hotel complex. In fact, it's a hotel that is missed in the area, but it is an IPAS centre. And that obviously means that it is housing an awful lot of asylum seekers. And according to Christopher, it has literally affected the value of his house, and he's not at all happy. What do you make of that?
I would love to know, and I'm not going to shit all over your situation, Christopher. I would love to know one question, just one question. Has crime dramatically increased in Citywest since the opening of that IPAS centre? And my guess would be no.
I would agree.
Yeah, I don't believe this whole thing, this whole narrative that's been pushed by the far right for the last 5 years, that if there's an IPAS centre where you live, that women are going to be raped on a daily basis. That's, by the way, this is me saying this. People have spread that shit, haven't they?
They have. Yeah.
Remember when they?
Okay, but it raises the question: if you were buying a house, would you want to buy a house that was 5 minutes walk from the biggest IPAS centre in the country? That's really the question.
Don't ask. It's not my question. I don't have to answer that question.
No, but would you want to live near an IPAS centre?
Not my. Where would you?
It wouldn't bother me, to be honest. But it obviously it bothers a lot of people because, according to Christopher, he is struggling to sell his house because people don't want to live near an IPAS centre. Basically,
I don't believe that. You
don't believe people don't want to live near an IPAS centre?
No, I do not believe that there's one person out there that would go, I am not living beside an IPAS centre, because how does it affect your life if you're living within a mile, within 2 miles, 3 miles of an IPAS centre? How does it affect your life?
It's perception, I suppose, is part of the problem here.
I know everybody in Ireland knows that Citywest is one of the biggest IPAS centres in the country.
Yeah,
but I don't believe that would turn someone off from.
Well, why is Christopher struggling to sell his house? Are you telling me he's telling lies?
I don't know, maybe a local Facebook page is claiming that women are being attacked left, right and centre and that their kids aren't safe. You know, the usual bullshit that is spewed out by people with zero.
Would it bother you to live to buy a house next door? Hang on.
Zero.
If you were considering moving home, would it bother you to buy a house right next door, 5 minutes away from an IPAS centre? Honest question.
I'll answer it in a second.
Well, no, answer it now.
No, go to the cover. I'll answer it in a second. I don't have to answer straight away. I'll answer the...
Well, I'd like to hear from you on this on 085 825 2626.
So you're asking me? I just want to think about it for a moment. I actually know the answer, but...
well, then give me the answer. No.
I'll give you the answer in a few minutes.
Would you move to a site near an IPAS centre? Yes or no?
Yes, I would.
You would? I don't believe you for 1 second.
Sorry, and I'll explain in a moment. But yes, I would. And I want to put that out there, put my cards on the table. I would have no issue buying a house or moving near an IPAS centre.
Jonathan, you're on Opinions Matter. How are you, Jonathan?
Good afternoon, Adrian and Bobblehead. How are we doing today?
Good, thanks, Jonathan. What do you want to say?
No, I like I said, Jeremy, the estate agent told the man that was the reason for him the house price not reaching the market value. The estate agent.
Yes.
Not a community Facebook group, the estate agent. I'm sure he's done his research. But no, Adrian, sorry, we've been saying this for a while now. This was going to happen. People have been saying this for a year and a half now. These buildings are going to affect the cost of the homes. And then you ask yourself the question, why are you not in certain key areas of Dublin to affect their house prices? You know, I wouldn't be happy moving to a building with 400 or 500 men in it if I was buying a new house with a couple of kids. Absolutely not.
Tell me why.
I just wouldn't, Adrian. A building there full of men that we vaguely know anything about. No, I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be comfortable. I wouldn't be doing it. But like I said, we've been saying this for a while now. It was going to start affecting the prices of houses around these buildings. But far right. That's all you're bleeding here. And now it's happening. So, you know.
Okay, this is what Christopher is claiming, that his dream home, 15 years ago they moved into it, and obviously now they want to move on. We know that property is in demand. People want houses. We have a housing shortage. But according to Christopher, people don't want to live near where he is because of the iPass Centre. So you believe that there is a direct connection between Citywest Hotel being used as an iPass Centre and the fact that this guy can't sell his house?
Oh, absolutely. And plus the fact the estate agent...
Because of lies, though. Because of lies being spread.
The estate agent.
Because, Jonathan, of lies
so he's
being...
he's the one that doesn't matter. He's the one dealing with people in the house trying to sell it. And he's getting the feedback saying, no, thank you. Why not? Because of that place. So how is that lies?
It's lies that people, there's this perception, and I've asked for the last couple of years for facts, and people can't give you facts. There's this perception that if there's an iPass Centre near where you live, that women are not safe, that your children are not safe, that your children are going to be snatched, that women are going to be attacked when they walk home, that it becomes a slum, that it's a no-go area, and there's literally no statistics to back this up. Now, I mentioned, Adrian asked me a couple of minutes ago, Jonathan, would I buy near an iPass Centre? I live within how many... 10-minute walk of an iPass Centre?
10-minute walk.
I live within a 10-minute walk of an iPass Centre.
Try selling your house.
Do you know how much crime has increased where I live since that iPass Centre?
I have no idea, Jeremy, because the numbers are all skewed. Well,
but what do you mean?
Listen for a second. Try sell your house and see what happens.
Well, sorry, I've looked online. There's houses in our place going for record prices. So
That's the asking price. But see, can you get it?
There's a difference between an asking price and an actual sale price.
Exactly, of course there is.
So
that's what your man said there. The estate agent told him his house is worth so much money. He's trying to sell it for that price. He can't sell it. And the reason for it is, as the estate agent told him, because of the iPass Centre, which is devaluing his property. We've been saying this was going to happen, and it's happening. I wouldn't care if it was 400 lads from Galway or Cork or Kerry that were in that place. I still wouldn't be happy if I had a couple of kids with a building next to me full of men. I just wouldn't.
So hang on, you don't want to live near men? What's...
I don't want to live with groups and groups of men, Jeremy, that we don't know who they are. But look at it, as you say, but the estate agent, Jeremy, this is not far right or any of the community groups or scaremongering. The estate agent told them, this is the reason you can't tell
Jonathan, it is scaremongering. Let's be very clear. It is scaremongering. Because people...
Well, Jeremy, if you go to look at a property, you look around the area to see what the area is like. That was you done when you bought your house. You're going to look at the schools and the amenities and all that. Yeah. So that's what you do. You look for your forever home. You're going to have a look what's available to you. That's what's available.
But...
So answer me in a sentence then, Jonathan. Why would you not want to live near an iPass Centre in somewhere like Citywest?
Who these people are, I don't know who they are.
Sorry, Jonathan, I lost you there for a second. Say that again, please.
I said, I've already told you, I don't believe in a second that the government have a handle on who all these people are, know who they are, know their history, know their backgrounds. So the government is putting us all, like I said, I believe they're letting them all in, and I wouldn't be comfortable because you don't know the background of these people. And that's, look, you can say scaremongering if you want, but I wouldn't be bringing my young family to a place like that if I could buy somewhere else, probably in the middle of the country, a bit cheaper, more space, and a bit more freedom.
Okay, you said you don't want to live near anywhere where there's large groups of men, okay? No. In any given housing estate, anywhere in Ireland, probably between 50 and 55% of the people living in your estate are male, because half the population is male.
Yeah, that's with their kids and their wife and their family sharing, not just men in a big building. Now, look, if this was a family resource centre that was an actual like refugee centre with lots of women and children, nobody has a problem with that.
So hang on,
Jeremy's a load of men, and then you look, and then again, hold on, and we have to look what's happening over in England at the minute as well. It's just uncertain across the board, all of it.
But you haven't. I've asked you to furnish me with facts that the
Are you sure? Well, here's the fact: the estate agent told that lad that's why his house wasn't reaching the market value.
He can say it all he likes.
How are you to say he's lying, though? You can't say he's lying.
Okay, but as far as you're concerned, you wouldn't, in a month of Sundays,
No,
buy...
and I don't believe in a second Jeremy would either.
You don't believe anybody would?
No, I don't believe Jeremy would. No, somebody might. I don't know, but I don't believe a second Jeremy would. If he had 3 kids now and he was looking at houses to buy and he went and seen that place next door, I don't think for a